This particular presentation will be about service request management and what the Accela platform can do for you. Service request management system should provide an effective yet simple way to fulfill various service requests, and service request management with Accela does just that. Let's go ahead and get started. Typically, public interaction with government can be cumbersome. It can result in misplaced phone calls and wasted time of government employees. When you have a simple to use interface that's going to simplify the process of finding the right information quickly, that will save time and money. Now, our civic platform, powered by Open Cities, does allow the user to engage with their community via the web app quickly on the go. Let's go ahead and report an issue. No one enjoys driving their vehicle on a road full of potholes. Reporting various potholes via the mobile app only takes a few minutes, and it empowers your citizens to be part of the change they want to see. Now, our application intake form is highly configurable, gathering the information your agency deems important using free-form fields, checkboxes, radio buttons, and drop-downs. We can leverage voice to text by saying, "Pothole on the street in front of my house." "Pothole almost took out my tire this morning." We are then asked to put in corresponding information about the pothole, giving city workers all the information they need to ensure they not only find the pothole quickly, but can also triage it accordingly. Here, we are submitting address information. Any data entered can be searched against the existing database using your Esri GIS deployment, which will then pass back any information missing from the existing fields and fill those in for the applicant, thus reducing data entry. Now, we are going to take a picture of the pothole in question with our personal device and attach it to the complaint. File sizes and file types are configurable by the agency, ensuring that only allowed documents are submitted. We also have the ability to add descriptive information to the attachment, including but not limited to the type of attachment and a description of said attachment, which prevents confusion for staff concerning ambiguous file names. We now have the ability to review all of the information we have submitted within our complaint thus far for accuracy prior to submittal. Upon a successful submission, we have the ability to see that submitted request along with all of the corresponding data. In the future, as long as we were logged in as a public user or we submitted contact information, we would then be able to receive correspondence concerning the pothole we reported. As a logged in user, we also see processing status. Service request management is not limited to just reporting issues, but will engage your citizens in other ways as well. If we are looking to start a business, we are now given all the information needed to execute a business plan. Are we looking to improve our home? If so, the system provides the information needed to begin our addition or alteration project. We discussed the look and the feel of the platform, how it's going to simplify that user experience for everyone. This will inevitably save time and money by keeping your staff off of unnecessary phone calls and optimizing the way your citizens interact with your government. And ultimately, all of this together will improve customer satisfaction. Now that we have discussed the ease of use concerning the web app for your citizens, let us evaluate the functionality of the back office for your staff. Now, it's going to be very important that government employees have a way to fulfill their position description in the most effective way possible. Simplified processes and a good interface will result in happier staff, higher retention rates, and most importantly, better productivity. The first thing that we see logging in as the CSM is the service request dashboard. Accela Insights, powered by the power of Power BI, allows the ability to see different views of the data. The graphics are also dynamic, Interacting with different data on the dashboard will effectively filter the remaining data shown by what is selected, giving various perspectives and insight. Staff is also given the ability to see repair analysis on service request types, the points plotted on the map, closure time, and average days to closure. Simply put, Accela Insights allows you to get information quickly and make informed decisions as a manager. By clicking the top left icon, we are now looking at the task card view. This view shows tasks that have been assigned to the logged in user, one of which is the pothole that was just submitted via the mobile web app. As staff, we are going to process the workflow for this pothole, but first, we will set the image as the display image for this record and append the application name. Fields can be modifiable or read-only based upon roles and permissions given to individual staff members. Now that we have made changes to the record as we deem necessary, we can begin processing the associated workflow. Staff has the ability to choose from a pre-configured list of statuses for this record type. If need be, they also have the ability to view the workflow design at a glance to see the impact each status may have on the workflow. Not only can we see the impact of various statuses within the workflow steps, but we can also see that while reporting a pothole, we will go through 4 workflow steps: application intake, investigation, processing, and final notification. We are going to status this as investigation required, sending this record and all corresponding information to our field inspector. The investigation has been scheduled automatically and correspondence has been sent to the necessary parties. We have just demonstrated how simple it is for staff to run analytics and process workflow. I haven't even scratched the surface of the back office, and already we have discussed the functionality of streamlining workflow by simplifying those handoffs. The simplicity in sharing and collaboration via that workflow, and the transparency within the system to communicate at every stage. Let's see how the field staff perform inspections within the Accela platform. Now, having a mobile solution that gives inspectors the ability to inspect in the field on a simple to use interface, that's a good thing. But giving them access to all the data they need while using that interface, that's a great thing. Accela Mobile will improve the inspection process, making your field inspectors more proficient while giving them the data they need to make the best decision possible in every situation. Accela Mobile is an application that can be downloaded to any smart device. It does not matter whether the device is iOS, Android, or Windows. It also does not matter if the device is a phone, tablet, or laptop. The Accela Mobile application allows you to use the device and operating system you prefer for your field inspections. Upon logging in, we can see the job list for our field staff and 2 investigations plotted on the map. I'm sure it is no surprise that the investigation created in the back office concerning that pothole is now on this field investigator's handheld device as a to-do item. Upon opening the investigation, we are brought to the job summary page. This page contains various information pertinent to the inspection, whether it was gathered on the complaint form or input by staff in the back office. By clicking the record tab in the right hand corner, we will see the underlying record, which is an exact replica of the record in the back office that we did the workflow on. The documents contain the work order that was generated, a photo of said pothole, and even the email correspondence that was sent. Now that the inspector has verified the documents and sees the pothole for themselves, they can now validate the pothole as problematic. Now, photos can be annotated and time-stamped in the field. We also have the ability to add comments to the checklist item as well. This is a city issue. We will fix the pothole. For situations where the inspector is not going to be the one fixing the issue, they can result the inspection of their findings, which will notify the appropriate party responsible. They also have the ability to select the status of that inspection, add additional comments if necessary, and sign off on the inspection for auditing purposes. Thus far, we discussed the functionality of the mobile application and how it's going to give unparalleled access to the inspector, the simple process of completing an inspection, and how that's going to improve your field productivity, and the ability to sync with the back office in real time. As you can see, the mobile application is robust and very easy to use. Service request management has never been easier with the Accela Civic platform. Be sure to schedule a live demo today.